Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I messed it up. I'm really feel bad now.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's go to James, the trucker in California. Hey, James.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. Sounds like your rig has problems this morning.
Nah, I'm going up I-5. It's not the smoothest road in the highest road.
All right. What do you got today?
I stopped off at a horror house out in Nevada the other night.
You did?
Yep.
And?
Is this a 3-part joke?
No, I think I'm pretty sure got stopped. She talked me into paying a whole hour, and she said I could have the whole hour due, you know, how many times I wanted. Yeah, about 10 minutes, that was it. Cut me off, kicked me out the door.
You blew your first one in 10 minutes, and she said you're done?
Yeah, she whipped out this little vibrator thing and stuck it underneath my sack, and that was it. I was done, and she got up, got dressed, and kicked me out the door.
Jim?
Yep.
Is this protocol?
Yeah, they call it how many cups you can get. Can you get more than 1 cup or 2 cups for the hour? But normally I pop once. But yeah, some say you can get more than once, but you're dumb if you believe that.
So it's like either you come or an hour, whatever comes first.
They never give you an hour, dude. Unless it's a high class
course
place.
not.
Never. It's gonna be uncomfortable. They're gonna try to rush you. They stink.
She took me on a tour and showed me the VIP room with the hot tub and the chains on the walls and said that, yeah, $350, you get 2 hours in here. Well, I'm glad I didn't pay for the $350.
They make you come and then kick you out, yeah.
Because you finish quick and then you're Did I tell you some guy tried to rob me when I was getting a whore probably about 2 weeks ago?
Get out of here.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't a violent thing. I went to this hotel.
He said, please.
Yeah, it wasn't violent.
Yeah.
I went to get a whore online that I had talked to online, and I called her, and I show up there, and she opens the door, and she goes, all right, baby, I'm letting somebody out. Give me 5 minits, which is kind of annoying, but I'm like, all right, why not? So I go wait in this area of the hotel, and this black guy walks out, and I see him walking around, ready to get on the elevator, but he's on his cell phone, and I'm on my cell phone. I'm like, why is he hanging out? It's kind of creepy. And,
if it was a white guy, would you have thought twice
Yeah,
about it?
just because I knew somebody was coming out of that apartment or that hotel room, and I'm like, I just didn't like the vibe of it. So he finally walks over to me and goes, you waiting to see whatever her name was? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, all right, I'm with her, but you got to pay me before you go in.
Oh,
like
what a gag.
He was implying that he was her.
That's a good game, man, that he's got going.
I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, she told you she was just letting me out, right? Well, this is how we make sure that there's no He was so good, but I knew he was bullshitting. But I'm like, I got to have that confirmed with her. I'm going to call her number. It's like, well, her number forwards right to my phone. He held his phone up. This guy was terrific, but he kept trying to get me to give him the cash.
Do you mind if we dance with your dates?
Wow.
Was his name Sport? Was his name Sport? Was he asking if you want to, you could do her in the ass, you could do her in, never mind.
Well, what's that from?
What reference are you trying to do?
That was from Taxi Driver. Come on.
Oh, all right.
Oh, Sport. Okay.
All right.
I cursed that microphone is working today.
Oh, all right. I'm putting it away.
No, I was waiting because I knew it meant something.
I knew it was a reference, but
why can't we have technical problems when we want them? Brother Joe, everybody. So now you're going to like cheap hotels and stuff for the hookers?
Well, no, that's where she was staying. She's from out of town. So I go there. This guy tries to get me to give him the money.
He's always got a story.
He was so good, this guy, though. Thank God I have some prostitute savvy.
Right. What did you say?
I'm like, I got to have this confirmed with her. But I didn't want to tell him to go fuck himself because it was fairly legit because sometimes these girls will have a driver. It separates them from the actual cash. So if you're a cop, you can't bust them for anything. So it actually made some
Guy's got a pretty good scam.
Absolutely. But I'm like, I got to have it confirmed with her. He's like, well, you know what? You can just go see another escort because we can't have this. And he's like, look, I just can't have you hanging out here in the lobby. He wasn't menacing or threatening. He's like, I can't have you hanging in the lobby. I'm like, look, let me just talk. And she called me while he was standing there. And she's like, are you coming in? And I'm like, well, I'm talking to your friend. And she's like, my friend? I'm like, yeah, your friend Jay. And she's like, I'll call you right back. So I wound up going down to the lobby, and she called me again. Like, this is from the hallway. And she's like, could you tell security that he's up here hassling me? And whatever, he's trying to rob me. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. I kind of figured. So I called security. I just told security. And they got him out.
Someone's trying to rob the hooker.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. What kind of security?
The hotel had security of some sort. And so then I wait a few minutes. She has to transfer rooms. So I sit there and wait, and she transfers rooms.
This image I'm getting conjured up in my head is just this shithole hotel.
It was,
like, it's not this nice.
Yeah, how bad was the hotel?
No, it was okay. It wasn't great, but it wasn't a total dump.
Like
I don't remember that. It was on the Upper West Side somewhere. It was like one of those no-name places, like it's between this and this. And
No, I don't. I know absolutely nothing of what you speak.
Oh, there's a million hotels up there. Like you wouldn't even think
Yeah.
they're hotels. You walk by, it looks like a big apartment building. You're like, oh, it's a little hotel.
Just look for the colored gentleman on the cell phone in the lobby.
Yeah, with the red coat. You know.
So what'd you get from this one?
I just got a Hummer.
AIDS.
Chlamydia.
Chlamydia, right, there you go. That was
Just
it.
a Hummer.
Jesus. So
yeah.
did you say anything did you see the black gentleman?
I didn't see him
after
actually
that?
leave. I told security, and then I talked to her, and she's like, she switched rooms, and she's like, come on, and her stupid key wouldn't work. She had to go down the lobby 3 times to get a new key. I was so irritated.
Of course you are.
And then so the experience was like, okay, but I'm like,
If you saw the black gentleman, would you have said something like, trying to screw me out of my money?
I did see him once since that. I saw him.
Holy yes.
I saw him on he's a gang member. I saw him.
Uh-oh.
But no, for what's he gonna get mad at me for? He's
Oh,
stupid.
he's
He
wearing
tried to
red?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he's just trying to scam for some money. No big deal. But you know,
Yeah, you better say no big deal.
Where'd you,
Well, it
where'd
wasn't.
you see him again?
I was walking. I saw him on a street corner with but I wasn't.
How do you even recognize
The
them?
jacket was so. I mean, it could have been somebody else, but the face I remembered. But the jacket was so specific. It was just I couldn't describe it to you. But if I saw it out of 100 jackets, I go, that was it.
Yeah.
And the face, and you know. But you know what? It wasn't a violent confrontation. It was just he was trying to scam for some cash. It was pretty ingenious.
Doesn't that bug
actually.
you?
No.
That really bugs me.
It didn't bug me because it was such. He saw. He probably didn't. I mean, look at me. I don't look like I've gotten 1,000 prostitutes.
I think it bugs me more because I probably would have fallen for it, been all intimidated and given him the money.
He was
and
so
screwed.
good.
That's why it bugs me.
Yeah,
I
because you know
totally
you
ate
know
it.
you're doing something wrong, and you're like, oh god.
Yeah,
he's
I
good.
bet. Yeah, I'm being here is wrong. I better just pay this
Let me
guy.
just pay this guy.
And then the girl would have come down, and I said, "Yeah, I paid the guy." What? No, he's not.
That was why.
And I'd have been like,
Wow.
God damn, I got screwed.
But if she would have confirmed
Now
that,
I have to come out of anger.
But Jimmy's savvy.
that I just knew. But it wasn't. He was so good.
Yeah.
He was so good. I was almost tempted because his rap was great. He wasn't flustered when I said, "Look, well, I got to call her." He's like, "Go ahead." Her phone's forwarded to mine. He held up his phone. It was just like he was so comfortable.
Yeah.
He was really good. So I
course
wasn't
he
mad
was.
at him. I wanted to go, Jesus, dude, that was fantastic.
You know what? And it probably works 9
Oh,
out
I'm
of 10
sure it
times
does.
for the guy.
I'm sure it does. He had no money, and he was trying to bang her for free. So I think he might have just been trying to get money to just get laid.
Oh wow.
So that was a motivator.
Oh, then it was a noble cause.
But
Yeah.
he was coming out of her room, so he probably banged her, and then he's trying to
No.
get his money back now through
No,
you.
She told me what happened. She said that he was a black guy, and she normally only sees white guys.
Thank God she pointed that out.
Well, no, that fella sure was dirty.
My
No,
God.
no, no. No, she
Did he
said
seem black to you?
No, she said that he called and said he was a white guy. She's like, and then he shows up and he's black, and a lot of times the girls won't see black guys because they try to get it for free. But she sees the black guy through the peephole. She lets him in, and he tried to scam free sex, and she's like, no.
Is that known in the industry that black guys will try to scam it for free?
Yeah, I'm not going to mention any names, Keith Robinson, but a friend of mine who used to rob prostitutes. No, they would rob hookers. They would bang them and then make the whores give the money back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was he playing
It's
GTA?
Grand
Jesus.
Theft Auto. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get him on the phone. What was his scam? He would bang the hookers and
Give,
then rob them?
give me the money back, bitch.
No scam.
Yeah, no scam.
Wow, that's subtle.
Yeah.
All right, bitch.
There was a little trick called hand it back over, you lose your teeth. Ta-da.
Hey, we got a guy that wants to thank you for the tutorial. Pat in Buffalo. What's up, Pat?
Hey, what's going on? I wanted to thank Jimmy for his constant hooker tutorial.
Okay.
It's been very helpful. Thanks to Jimmy, I decided to try this in-call service out of the phone book here. Best experience of my life. I've done this a few times.
Look at
Never
you,
was
Jim,
a
turning
service.
everyone on to hookers all over the country.
Wait, so you went to them?
Oh, yeah. Called up. There's a house in a nice little subdivision out in a nice suburb.
What town, sir?
Blaisdell.
Where's that, Jersey?
It's
Buffalo, he says.
It's an okay
Oh.
town.
But
For Buffalo, it's probably, like Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I
Opie.
I'm not a fan of the in-call. I don't like going to the places.
The in-call?
Out-calls when they come to you. In-calls when you go to them.
Knows
Of
all
course.
the lingo.
Alcohol.
Yeah,
They come to you,
with my
Anthony.
neighbors, it just would have been bad to have her show up at the house while the wife's on vacation in
Oh,
New
yeah,
York.
okay.
All right, so you you got the number out of the phone book and you went there to Blaisdell. or Dale or whatever. Dale, right?
I called up.
Whatever.
They told me to go to this corner and call when I get there. They'll give me directions to the house.
What are you setting up a hostage drop? Go to the phone, but be there in 5 minutes or he's dead.
Dude, there's a mistress. There's a mistress in Arizona that she makes you meet her at a Burger King, and she blindfolds you and drives you to her house, so you don't know where she lives.
Who's doing that?
I would.
Who the hell would do that?
I would.
Who the hell would?
Trixie Bin Laden.
No, I would because she's seen so many people. She has a good reputation on the net.
A good reputation.
She doesn't want freaks knowing exactly her address. So what she'll do is she'll make you meet her at the Burger King. She'll put like a blindfold on you and then drive you. She probably pulls right into her garage.
That's fucked up.
No, I don't. I would do it in a
Like
second.
getting laid in a bat cave. They knock you out with bat gas.
I'd put a GPS thing in my pocket and knock on a door the next day and go, ha,
Gotcha.
screw you and your blindfold, bitch.
You have to have a lot of trust to
You whore.
allow someone to do that to you.
That type of
Are you insane?
in call is I'll
Wake
say-
up like the clown from that movie Vulgar.
Yeah, you finally
Where
so
you're
vulgar,
getting
right?
pounded in the
I was
ass
a
by a
nervous
father
wreck
and
when I
two
got
sons.
there,
All right, so
You got to see Vulgar, Jimmy.
You bet I do.
Yeah,
it's a sick flick.
sick movie.
You know, you remind me. My brother would bring home these pigs. He was living in Oyster Bay or whatever, and he was like a caretaker at a really nice house, and he didn't want any of these chicks to know where he lived. So he would take the long way back to the highway, even though like he literally lived a quarter mile off the Long Island Expressway.
Make it all confusing.
Oh yeah, he would do left, right, and just like go the long way around, just so these
Yeah.
girls could never figure out where.
Why does he
he
just
brought
use
them?
chloroform like everybody else?
Yeah.
Duct tape.
Well, meanwhile, they just see the street name when he gets on Green Street. Oh, I know where this is. It's 4 hours of riding around for nothing.
So, all right. So you called the number, then you met where again? On the street corner?
Well, yeah, they had me go to this gas station that's around the corner. Then gives the directions to the house. I get there. It's a nice house. I'm still a nervous wreck, though, because I really don't know what I'm walking into.
Right.
Yeah.
But I get there. The girl's hot. She's like 5'2", dark hair, maybe 115 pounds. Really, really sexy girl, so I started feeling better right away. She takes me in this bedroom, gets the money, leaves the room.
Yep.
She comes back in and just comes up to me, wraps her arms around me, starts hugging me and kissing my neck and undressing me.
And they take the money out of the room. This way, if you're dissatisfied, you can't get the money back. It's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Ah.
Standard.
And your wife was out of town?
That's a G4 maneuver.
Yeah, we know that.
And your wife was out of town?
Yeah, she was on a little vacation doing some Christmas shopping.
Oh, how
Yeah,
nice.
I'm sure she was.
Nice.
That's where I was supposed to be, too, was out Christmas shopping for her. I just
Yeah,
decided
you ever
to
think
get
she's
myself
at some
a present
other
while I was
house
out.
somewhere else, my friend? I like these guys.
No.
Are like, yeah, she was out doing something. I was at the whorehouse. How you so sure where she is?
You think the ladies cheat more than we think?
Because she was with
I
her
think so.
mother and her aunt.
All right. And
I
so,
know exactly where she was.
all right, and the experience was good, huh?
Oh, it was great. She said the most beautiful thing anybody's ever said to me. Do you want me to keep sucking on it?
It is a nice one.
She's a lady.
Whoa. All right. And you learned all this from Jim, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't have got the idea if it wasn't for Jim.
Good man.
Are you going?
I got to say thank you.
Promoting prostitution.
Call me when you stop wearing bags, though. That's what I want to hear. When you start going with whores with no bags.
All right.
The blowjob was
Rookie.
bareback, and then she asked me if I wanted to put a rubber on, and I chickened out and did.
She gave you the option for full service of bareback?
Absolutely.
And bareback is without
No
condom?
bag.
Okay.
They call it BBBJ, bareback BJ, in a place. But
Yeah.
some very few will offer you real sex without a bag.
All right.
150 for an hour. I didn't think it was that
That's
bad.
Buffalo. That's nice.
And did you get the whole hour?
About 40 minutes of it.
All right. Well, there you go, Pat. Thank you.
Sure, thanks.
Bye, Pat.
A couple more. Let's go to Rich in Rhode Island. Rich?
They got the Buffalo hot pussy up there, which is nice, right? They got that?
What's that?
Nothing. Forget
What
it.
is
it? Let me just hang my head in shame.
What? I don't. What is it?
Now with the hot sauce on it. Oh, okay.
Blue cheese dressing.
It came out of my mouth before I even
Wow.
realized it, Jimmy.
Yeah, champ. Taxi driver.
I hear you. Hey, I could take him. I know.
Buffalo. I didn't.
You were doing
I
a
don't know
chicken.
what happened.
A chicken
It
wing
was
joke?
a chicken wing joke and a pussy chicken wing joke. I gotta give myself.
It's getting a little chilly in here.
What's that?
It's getting cold in here. Could someone get Martini Steve, please? Rich,
Why is it getting cold for you? I'm hot.
I just didn't get it. It wasn't.
Neither did I. I didn't word it right. It was a disaster, Jimmy.
But sometimes you're
a complete and utter bomb.
But sometimes you're too intelligent for the room, so maybe you should.
This isn't one of those times.
No, Opie,
do it again, so maybe we could take it in, and maybe we missed something.
No, I won't be doing it again. You're not going to rope me in like that.
Damn. All right, Rich from Rhode Island.
Yeah, I'm actually from Long Island. I'm driving through Rhode Island. But Jim,
Yes.
Jim, you hear this website? It's called halfpriceescorts.com.
No, I never heard of it.
Half price escort. What the hell do you get from half price?
Name your own price for vaginas.
Really, well, the thing is, you got to pay like $10 a month to join, and then they show you the girls' pictures. But it's very technical, like you're talking about. They list if it's in call or out call. They have like half price.
Dude, you can go to Craigslist or Eros Guide for free. Why would you pay? What the girls are going to do, they're going to price themselves at $150, $175, and say normally $350 for some fatso.
You need to write a book, Prostitutes for
The hooker
Dummies.
book.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Norton's hooker book.
You could definitely do that.
Prostitutes
So
for
knowledgeable.
Dummies. That
Yeah,
was
it's just awful.
Dude, if you wrote a little pamphlet, Prostitutes for Dummies, I'm telling you, we'd sell thousands of them.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever, early in your hooker going to career, did you ever get taken? Or did something ever happen where you learned something?
Yeah,
Did
one
you ever
time,
give the black guy the money?
No,
Yeah.
never the black guy. But one
Right.
time in this is actually in New York years ago. I was this pregnant chick I picked up. This is true.
It's just a mess.
I wound up giving her head. This pregnant chick because she had what I like, which was very big, thick,
meaty.
Yeah. And I went down on her in the car, and she was
Called
great.
the soft spot of the baby's head poking out. Wow, you got a nice meaty one. I like that.
Thank you.
Fontanelle.
Oh, God.
I could feel it kick.
I like one that opens its eye and winks at me. Little baby blue.
You get a heel print right in the teeth. So I went the next time I went to see her, she gave me her number. She lived in Harlem. She was a white girl, and I was living with Florentine in Jersey. And I came back, and she wanted like $150. I wanted to bring her back to Jersey, but she was getting weirded out about going over the bridge and leaving the state to go to New Jersey. So she was like $150, and she's like, "Look, I left a lot of pot on my kitchen table. I got to put this away." She's like, "Just give me $40 so I can just slip it under the door." And I don't know why I believed her.
Oh, wow.
I think because we had seen each other before, and I had her number. I'm like, "Yeah, she's gonna."
Wow.
She's like, "I'll be right back down." I'm like, "All right." And I just sat in the car for like 40 minutes, and I'm like,
When did it start sinking in your head?
15 minutes in, I'm like,
15 minutes.
uh-oh. I'm like, I can't believe she just ripped me off for $40. This dummy. I would have given her $150.
When did you go down on her? On the way?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, this is the second time I saw her.
Oh.
That was the only reason I gave her the first time I saw her, we had a great experience parking on like 44th
Thought
Street.
you had a little relationship going with her.
Little something. The kid's on the way.
No such thing as hooker trust.
No.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
And she took you for the $40.
Just left. But it's very rare. Oh, I almost shared a girl one time with a buddy of mine, and I didn't. She wanted the girl ended up going down on me for a minute, but I couldn't get a rod, so my friend banged her, and then I couldn't do anything, so I couldn't get it up, and he eventually died of AIDS years later.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were that close.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have gotten it from just getting a Hummer, but I that was a close one.
Wow. Yeah. Was he a good friend or?
Yeah, I know him pretty well from. You
Yeah.
know, I got the guy I knew from being sober.
Oh,
He was a
Wow.
drug addict.
thanks for bringing.
No, I'm not saying that to be sad. I'm just saying sometimes when you're out there, you just.
No, really, we're
AIDS in a good way?
real
Yeah.
happy now.
I
Thanks.
think he got. Boy, it's
just
amazing
like
how close he came to getting AIDS, though, or
Yeah.
even close to AIDS.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have caught it.
It's like
you know?
right there with a batch, right in the
Yeah.
girl that you were going to be with. That's,
I
that's
leaned
pretty
over.
close.
I leaned over to whisper something. It was actually AIDS I was talking to.
Wow, you were on the other end of the death rod for a minute.
Yeah, but nothing happened with the girl. I just
Thank
couldn't get a
God.
rod. I was packing a half.
Your cock knew.
Yeah, I think an instinct.
Smelled
So
it.
in the
It's
preface
like a
of the
hound
hooker
dog.
book, there's no such thing as hooker trust.
No, well, no, you get. You know what? No.
No.
I got a couple of them that I see very regularly, and now
No
even with
hooker
them, this one got greedy with me, and it was like, "You dummy! Why would you? I give you so much money," and she got greedy over like $40. I won't call her again.
Never again. You showed her.
Well, it's just stupid. It's like, I'm a good customer. I'm easy. I'm packing minimal. I mean, I'm a very I'm
Not going
clean.
to rip up the merchandise.
Absolutely. I'm not gonna. Yeah, exactly. I don't run around like a bull in a china shop when I'm in your box. I just kind of.
You don't put your feet on the seats. You're a nice rider.
I'm a gentleman. I just play with my nipples. I'll look stupid, and I'll finish in 4 minutes.
Anthony,
I'm easy.
A quick musical interlude for
what do we
Jimmy
got?
and his friend.
Everyone has